नंबर 2 सवै देव शिवर्यस्तां मानवीं समनुप्रतां देवागर्यसः पत्यो आशासनां महाशिषः कालेन भूयसा क्षामा कर्षितां प्रपचर्यया प्रेमगद्गदया वाचा पीडितः कृपया ब्रवीत् सवै देव शिवर्यस्तां मानवीं समनुप्रतां देवागर्यसः पत्यो आशासानां महाशिषः कालेन भूयसा क्षामा वर्षितां प्रपचर्यया प्रेमगद्गदया वाचा पीडितः कृपया ब्रवीत् सवै देव शिवर्यस्तां मानवीं समनुप्रतां देवागर्यसः पत्यो आशासानां महाशिषः कालेन भूयसा क्षामा वर्षितां प्रपचर्यया प्रेमगद्गदया वाचा कृपया ब्रवीत्
सवै देवर्षिवर्यस्तां मानवीं समनुप्रतां देवागर्यसः पत्यो कालेन भूयास क्षमां कर्षितां व्रतचर्यया प्रेमगद्गदया वाचा पीडितः कृपया ब्रवीत् सवै देवर्षिवर्यस्तां मानवीं समनुप्रतां देवागर्यसः पत्यो आशासानां महाशिषः कालेन भूयसा क्षामा व्रतचर्यया प्रेमगद्गदया वाचा पीडिता कृपया ब्रवीत् सवै देवर्षिवर्यस्तां मानवीं समनुप्रतां देवागर्यसः पत्यो आशासानां महाशिषः कालेन भूयसा क्षामा कर्षितां प्रपचर्यया प्रेमगद्गदया वाचा कृपया ब्रवीत् सवै देवर्षिवर्यस्तां मानवीं समनुप्रतां देवागर्यसः पत्यो आशासानां महाशिषः कालेन भूयसा क्षामा कर्षितां व्रतचर्यया देवागर्यसः वाचा कृपया ब्रवीत्
देवर्षि celestial sages.
of the celestial sages.
Variyaha, foremost, Sam, Manavim, the daughter of Manu,
The daughter of Manu,
Samarpratam, fully devoted, Deva,
Deva,
then Providence,
Variyasaha,
who was
greater,
Patyaha,
Patyaha,
from her husband, from her husband,
Asasana,
expecting
expecting
Mahasasha, great blessings, Kalena Bhuyasa, for a long time, Shamam,
Leave, Karishtam, Karishtam, emaciated, Bhadracharu
by her religious
observances,
Prema,
with love, Gadgadaya, stammering, Vacha, with the voice, with the heart, overcome, Kripaya, with compassion, Abravil, he said,
translation by Divine Grace of Prabhupada. The daughter of Manu, who was fully devoted to her husband, looked upon him as greater even than Providence. Thus, she expected great blessings from him. If she served him for a long time, she grew weak and emaciated due to her religious observances. Seeing her conditions, Kardama, the foremost of celestial sages, was overcome with compassion and spoke to her in a voice choked with great love. Would you like to repeat?
Bingo.
The daughter of Manu, was fully devoted to her husband, looked upon him as greater even than Providence. Thus she expected great blessings from him. Having served him for a long time, she grew weak and emaciated due to her religious observances. Seeing her condition, Kardama, the foremost of celestial sages, was overcome with compassion, spoke to her in a voice choked with great love. Purported by Divine Grace, Srila Prabhupada. The wife is expected to be the same category as the husband. She must be prepared to follow the principles of the husband, and then there will be happy life. If the husband is a devotee and the wife is materialistic, there cannot be any peace in the home. The wife must see the tendencies of the husband and must be prepared to follow him. From Mahabharata, we learn that when Gandhari understood that her would-be husband, Dhritarashtra, was blind, she immediately began to practice blindness herself. Thus, she covered her eyes and played the part of a blind woman. She decided that since her husband was blind, she must also act like a blind woman. Otherwise, she would be proud of her eyes, and her husband would be seen as inferior. The word Samarprata indicates that it is the duty of a wife to adopt the special circumstances in which the husband is situated. Of course, if the husband is a great as Kardama Muni, then a very good result accrues from following him. But even if the husband is not a great devotee, like Kardama Muni, it is the wife's duty to adapt herself according to his mentality. That makes married life very happy. It is also mentioned herein that by following the strict house of the chaste woman, that makes her life, that makes married life very happy. It is also mentioned herein that by following the strict vows of the chaste woman, Princess Devaki became very skinny, and therefore her husband became compassionate. He knew that she was the daughter of a great king, and yet was serving him just like an ordinary woman. She was reduced in health by such activities, and he became compassionate and addressed her as follows. Tomorrow we will hear that. So this purport is self-explanatory. So Prabhupada is very kindly addressing on different points. And this is about the married life. So we discussed today something about the marriage. And you know that I am a small priest. So you can see it is one of my subject matter. So the marriage ceremony will go through few incidents or few rituals in marriages. What does it mean actually? Especially in our society when devotees or brahmacharis, they don't want to hear the word called marriage. They don't want to hear the word called woman. Word for woman. Marriage, grihastha life, the completely remain detached. But then due to the providence in whatever way they get married. That too without knowing much about the married life, without knowing much about what they are supposed to do, what is expected from them, and how they should, or what they expect from the better half. Without knowing all these things, then they get into the business of married life. Then the life is chaos. It's a serious matter. As we are doing a lot of seminars, Bhakti Shastri and Bhakti Vaibhava and so many other things. Similarly, there should be continuous seminar on the grihastha life, on the marriage ceremony also, and the different aspects of the marriage life. That is very much required. So in our society, you can see that Guru Maharaj is quite serious. Now whenever somebody is going to get married, he makes sure that he knows the practicality of the grihastha life. You see? And we take a lot of, first of all, the philosophical understanding of married life, and the practical understanding of married life, how we are going to maintain the family, where are we going to stay, this and that. And also, who are the people, those who will be helping you in your married life, the relationship with the family, the family of the bride and the family of the groom. Different things you will come to know. See? Actually, there are also all the details. It takes exam also. The written exam. Okay, you want to get married? Okay, you give the answers of all these questions. Have you read Srimad Bhagavatam 7th canto? Where Radhamuni is actually explaining Yudhishthira Maharaj the different varna and asrama. And also he will be asking the girl, do you know the duties of the wife? Have you read? Like that. So you can see when the father is giving her daughter as a charity to the groom, that is called Sampradanam. So in Sampradanam, I will not go for every mantra, I will just go for one mantra. Okay? When they tie the knot, During the time of time to north, the priest recites one mantra. Om Sri Lakshmi Tamarayo Revati Baladamayo Tatha Sitaramayascha Sri Durga Sivayo Yatha Devahuti Kartavayo Sati Madhavato Yatha Satarupa Swayambhuvayo Renuka Kamadagno Yatha Halya Gotamayo Devaki Vasudevayo Mandodari Ravanayo Yashodanandayo Yatha Sri Drupadi Pandavayo Sitara Prithupayo Damayanti Nalakayo Sri Radha Krishnayo Yatha Anuyo Kanya Barayo Sathasya Kranti Bandaram. Just as Lakshmi and Narayana, Revati and Balaram, Sita and Rama, Durga and Shiva, Devahuti and Kadama, Sachi and Indra, Satarupa and Manu, Renuka and Jamadagni, Ahalya and Gautama, Devaki and Vasudev, Mandodari and Ravana, Yashoda and Nanda, Draupadi and the Pandavas, Taramani and Gokuja, Damayanti and Nalata, and Sri Radha Krishna. May these two people try to love. So that means the wife and husband they must know in detail about these characters. The mothers must know the characters of what I have read here. Say Draupadi. Let us talk about Kardama and Devaki. You see? So first of all, Kardama is very honest. So when the Lord was very happy and came and gave him darshan, he said, okay, what benediction do you want? And this person is so honest. He said that, please arrange a girl for me. I want to marry. And the girl should be having the same qualities like I do. हमारे अनुरूप एक पत्नी हमें दिलाई है. Give me a wife is repeating for me. So my point is that even in our cases we see we cannot dare to speak our Guru Maharaj that I want to get married. But the same thing we will tell in a different way. Oh, my father is forcing, oh, my mother is forcing, but we never come to the point. Because of this, because of that, as if I don't want to marry, I am such a great brahmachari. But here the Lord, while he saw that this person is so honest, he has got the Brahminical qualities, and he wants to get married. See, by speaking to him, by seeing his honesty, practically the tears came down, tears of karuna, came down from his eyes, drop after drop. And by the drop of that, tears from the eyes of the Lord, see, then the Bindu Sarovar came out. Just I think about 1 month back, I was actually intending, I was really hankering when I used to read this third canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, especially Kardama and Devaki and Kapil Muni in Ganga Sagar, because I go Ganga Sagar every year, and I get intoxicated practically reading this subject matter of Kardama Muni and Devaki and Kapil Sichamrita. So I was all the time thinking when that day will come, I'll definitely go and take a bath in that Bindu Sarovar. भगवान के करुणा की जो अश्रुबिंदु. So this time by the will of His providence, by the mercy of Guru Maharaj, I went there. On that day, not many people are there, very rare, so we were like the VIPs. So people really took care of me there, and I took bath in that Sarovar. And that is the place where you are supposed to offer oblations for your mother, departed mother. So for my Mata, Pitamahi, Prapitamahi, Prapitamahi, so I offer my pindas by taking the help of a Brahmana there and so nice. When there are a lot of people, the Brahmins, they don't give time. So when there are just no people, they give a lot of time. And I was very happy how they were performing. They are quite knowledgeable people. And I was very happy. Then I was remembering the whole thing. So the Lord became so happy. And he said that, okay, you don't worry. I've already met the arrangement. Before you told me, because the Lord knows how everybody's heart. Don't worry, within 2 to 3 days, the Swambhuva will come with his wife. And you will be also bringing his daughter, Devavati. And he will give you the proposal. And that time you accept. Then actually somehow or other, the Devavati was so great that already Karma Muni knew, although he was a strict brahmachari, actually he said that now Devasi Bhadracharu Pr. So he is the best among all the Devasis. But somehow or other, he knew about Devavati. You see, he was not lost it. But then he knew the great quality. It is always good to actually hear the great qualities of the ladies also. So nothing, that will be very helpful in our spiritual life. So that way, he came so nicely proposed, and he so innocent. Again he is expressing his innocence. Yes, I know about your daughter. That your daughter was one time playing actually a flower on the rooftop. Sorry, my English is not good, forgive me. On the rooftop. And that time the Gandharva came. What is the name of the Gandharva? Who? Huh? Some Gandharva. Okay. So the Gandharva, he was going on the flight on his Vimana. And then he saw that your daughter was playing, the flower like a small ball. And that time somehow or other, he just looked at the sky. Just because, he's playing, and all of a sudden this Gandharva saw Devavati, and the Gandharva practically fell down on the ground, being completely captivated by the beauty of Devavati. Yeah, I know. And he didn't say, well, I have to ask my father, I have to do this, I have to do that. No, immediately he agreed also. No, he just accepted the order of the Lord, and he knew very well that the Lord is merciful unto him, and whatever arrangement he is making, that is the best arrangement for him. And then they got married. One thing we must observe here. And they were leading such an ideal grihastha life, the Lord became completely greedy, the Lord became completely captivated by their ideal grihastha life. They never asked the Lord to become their son, like Krishna and Sutapa. You see? But the Lord desired to become their son. The Lord was thinking, what a nice thing to get father like Kadama and Devavati. So he became so attracted to them, and he wanted to actually get them as their father and mother. And the Lord became eager to become their son. So here we can see when someone is living a very ideal grihastha life, like Kadama and Devavati, here the example is given Kadama and Devavati. The Lord also gets captivated by the qualities of this great couples. You see, and he venerates them in different ways. Then the example of Draupadi, I will not go long time on this, a lot of examples here. Draupadi. So one time Krishna told Satyabhama, let's go and visit our brothers, Pandavas. They are in Banavas. They must be going through a lot of problems. I should go and see them, visit them, and find out how they are doing. See? So actually during the time of difficulties, when the friends, they go and visit that person in the time of difficulty, then that person becomes very happy. Okay, let's go and see. So while Krishna was speaking with Yudhishthira Maharaj and all his brothers like Bhima, Arjuna, Nakula, Sahadeva, so Satyabhama thought that okay, let me spend some time with Draupadi. So she was associating with Draupadi. And she observed the whole situation over there. And one thing was very clear, that Draupadi was in full control of her husbands. Completely. Whatever Draupadi was saying, they were very nicely accepting Draupadi. They were very good relationship. And it looks like they were completely impressed. 100%, more than 100% impressed by Draupadi. And due to that, these two women so indebted. Whatever Draupadi will say, they will accept. And Satyabhama was thinking, oh, this is not the case, this is not the situation in my case. I have a very tough time to deal with Krishna. But here you can see that Draupadi is very easily controlling, not controlling, they love Draupadi so much. And the five Pandavas were completely captivated by the loving care of Draupadi. So Satyabhama wanted to interact. This is in Mahabharata for your information. The whole chapter is dedicated. So Vyasadeva has written the whole chapter about the quality of Draupadi. Then Satyabhama said, oh my dear sister, I am really surprised how your husbands are completely captivated by you and under your control. Can you please tell me the secret? What mantras you have actually applied for them? What are the herbs you have fed them? You fed them? And did you call some tantri and apply some mantra? What medicine are you putting? Now, how do you do so? Please tell us. Tell me. Then Draupadi said, oh my dear sister, please don't do that. Don't bring somebody else into your family life. And try to help, okay, you do some mantra, my husband is not listening, give them some medicine, go to some tantric and do some, puja in the night, then, tie that things, that medicine somewhere or flowers or different things. All these things, black magic you don't do. Very frankly, Satyabhama was tell me what is the black magic you have applied. So that I will also do the same thing to Samsundar. No, he said, no, don't do black magic. This is completely nonsense. That will harm your husband also. Don't do all these things. I can tell you, how I behave in the house of my husbands. Before anybody gets up in the morning, I am the first one. Before my servants also they get up, I am the first one to get up early in the morning. And I am the last one to go to the bed. When everybody goes to sleep, then I go to the bed. I take care of all the accounts of our business, our affairs. I know all the cows and horses and elephants. I know their name also and call them by name. I take care of them. I personally serve my husband. Although, when we were there in Indraprastha, we had a lot of maid servants and all, but when the service was concerned, I was personally serving my husband. I messaged them. I also take care of my mother-in-law. Our clothing, our prasadam, our bodily needs like nasas and all these things, everything I do. I cook personally. So that way, one after another, one after another, one after another. I know my servants also. I know their names. I take care of them. You can see the whole list is given completely one chapter. Everyone, especially the mothers, they should go to this chapter. If anybody does like that, the husband will be definitely mesmerized, completely will be captivated by the great quality of the wife, without any doubt. So that way, my point is, everyone should know the great, the character, the lifestyle about these great ladies. Then that during the time of marriage, then we come for the Tasmat Karma. Okay? Sorry. Because actually yesterday night we slept late, we were wrong. So sometimes, we forget things. Okay. So when the father is giving away the girl, the bride in the hand of the husband, so immediately the husband is actually praying the Supreme Lord, making a lot of prayers and offering the oblations in the fire. It's called Arjo Homa. The Arjo Homa, you can see, is praying. Let Krishna go fast amongst all men. Let him release the bride's children from the ropes of death. May the Lord agree, may the Lord Achyuta agree to this, so that this woman will never lament the death of the son. Om Vishnu Prasano Vesarvibhyah Swasya Pradam Mundan Dhammatripasade Tadayam Parvodachituvarnam Natam Yadayam Sri Putram Agunarodat Swaha Idam Vishnu Nama. Then may Krishna protect her in household life. May he gives her children until old age. May she lives without absence of children at her breast. May she be a mother, knowing the bliss of raising children. Imam Krishna Sprayadam Gadapatyaha Pradhanasya Jaradashtim Pranoto Asunyakura Vidam Mustamata Utram Anandam Avibuddhatam Iyagam Swaha. May Hari protect your back and Vishnu your thighs. May Narayana protect your two breasts. And may Krishna protect your sons until they were 12. May Ananta and all the avatars protect you from behind. See what kind of mantras, what is the meaning of these mantras? May lamentation not arise in your house at night. Let weeping women enter other houses. May you not be weeping, striking your breast in sorrow. May you be glorious, living as a partner in your husband's house, seeing children, maintaining nobility of body and mind. I free myself from the noose of great sins, causing absence of offspring and death of sons. Discarding this garland from the head, I flee to the enemies of the righteous life. May death go elsewhere, and may immortality come to me. May Vaivasvata remove all cause of fear. Go death, open some distant path, not on the path of this empty man. Death, do not harm my valiant children. I say this to you who can see and hear. So from this what we understand. That is why the husband is known as Pati. Pati means protector. Actually not only the Draupadi was having 500, every lady are supposed to have 500. Every lady, forgive me. When the girl takes birth, immediately her protector, the moon god, takes the responsibility of the protection of the small female child. Because the influence of moon is there, the female child looks so beautiful, so attractive, completely tender and protective. You never see any girl or boy falling down from the bed to break their head. Never. So tender, like butter. And so they look so beautiful, they're so pleasing. These small girls. Because the influence of moon is there. Samudata, Gandharvaya, Gandharvadata, Dagnaye. This is mantra. That Soma, the Lord Chandra has given you to Gandharva, Gandharva has given you to Agni, and Agni is giving you to me for creation, for your creation. So the second husband is actually, after they grow a little bit, like 3, 4, 5 years like that, immediately you may have noticed that the small girl, they don't keep quiet when they hear some music, when they hear some song, when they watch the TV. Of course, we are not supposed to watch the TV. So they go on like this. Now they go on dancing. You can see, you can't stop them because they are completely influenced by Gandharvas. Gandharva. That is why even one of the name of Radharani is Gandharvika. Guru Gauranga Gandharvika Girdhari. Radharani's name is Gandharvika. Then Gandharva protects them. And when they grow again, comes to the teenage and all, then immediately the fire god takes care of them, and there is fire all over the body. Kama-agni. You see? Then that is why in married life, when there is a marriage, always there is a homa, there is a havan, the agni. So actually that agni offers you to the person whom they get married to. And not only that, see, then there are vows. He says, hey, this is very delicate. I'm not going to give you just like that. You have to take some vows. You have to take some vows. Brata. Here also it is said brata here. Somewhere in this sloka. Brata. Brata Charjaya. See, they follow their vows. And what is their vow? The vows, they take a lot of vows actually. Because especially the bride, you can see, the bride, after this the bride is actually giving oblations. And what oblations she gives? The laja, the pop rice. The pop rice. And before that, she is actually riding, she is stepping on the stone. It's called Asma Karmana. Om Imam Asmanamaroha, Asmai Bhaktvam Stiradhava, Visantavava Papavadhasva, Matatvam, Visatam Bhadava. The husband is telling, mount the stone, and like a stone, be steadfast in devotion at the feet of the Lord. The first thing is that it should be completely steadfast, fixed in devotion to the Lord. Annihilate those who would harm you. May you never fall under their influence. Then the bride gives oblation of laja or the pop rice in the fire. And then he says, actually the ladies are not supposed to chant the Vedic mantras. Forgive me. It's only for the Brahmanas, not for the Sudras, not for the ladies, not for anybody else. That is why, but they are entitled to read Mahabharata, Ramayana, Itihasa, Puranas and all. So even in the marriage ceremony also you can see that whatever the ladies are supposed to chant the mantras, the husband chants the mantra on their behalf. So here, actually, it is said here, Om Yam Nari Vakrute Agna Rajaravanti Dirgari Rastu Mepati Satam Varsani Jivaghu Eram Damno Harivati Swaha Eram Krishnaya Idam Mama. This is the Vedic mantra. And the husband chants the Vedic mantra on behalf of the groom chants the Vedic mantra on behalf of the bride. And here it is said, this woman speaks while offering water to the fire. May my husband be long lived. May he live 100 years. May our devotion to the Lord flourish. Satam Varsani Jivatu. And that way you can see that the husband, for husband, the wife is actually giving oblation so that the husband will be long live and their devotion will grow. In that way, so that is one of the also we have to understand what they are supposed to do. Then after that, the Saptapati Gamanam. You see, unless there is Saptapati Gamanam, the marriage is not completed according to the Hindu marriage law. And they say, okay, may Vishnu lead you to strength. Om Ekam Vise Vishnu Sparayatu. Om Dve Urte Vishnu Sparayatu. May Vishnu lead you to power. Om Dhanipataya Vishnu Sparayatu. May Vishnu lead you to uphold your house. Om Tatpari Moya Bhavaya Vishnu Sparayatu. May Vishnu lead you to happiness. Om Panchavasatyo Vishnu Sparayatu. May Vishnu lead you to plenty of cows. These are the different aspects of Grihastha life. Without strength, without power, without following the vows, without happiness, without raising the cows, then may Vishnu lead you to multiplying the spiritual wealth. See? Paramartha Vaishwarja people here come. See? Then the married life is not complete. It's not complete. You see? So all these are the different aspects of married life. Then after that, the husband is telling, Om Sakha Saptapadi Bhava Sakhyam Devavayam Sakhyam Demayo Saha Sakhyam Demayo Syaha. Be my companion for life. No divorce system. Be the companion for life. Then, fixed in 7 vows. May I attend companionship with you. Do not break this bond. You see? So then, there is another mantra. Om Sammanjantu Vasudiraha Samapurdhyayano Sammatrisva Samdhata Samdrishtiyudhadatunaha. May Vasudeva and all the expansion anoint us as one. May the water make our hearts one. May the Lord of the wind make our maintainer make us one. May our Lordship make us one. So there are 2 units. Wife and husband, 2 units, but they become 1 unit. And how do they do so? Actually by sprinkling this sanctified water with mantra, they are supposed to be one. You see? Then with the completion of Saptapadi Gamanam, the bride and grooms are considered married. And that is Pani Grahanam. Okay? You do like this, and so the husband will hold both the hands and hold the thumb of the wife. You see? This is the mudra. This is the kind of mudra. Come here. You see? Do like this. Okay. Then thumbs up. No, just thumbs up. Only the thumb. Only both the hands. Spread this. Spread this like this. Thumbs up. Hold like this. Go very close. And then he speaks. This is the way how you should speak to your wife. Don't speak all the time through SMS. That creates a lot of problems. Get close, hold her hands, take her into confidence, then you speak. Have you seen in the marriage ceremony they hold their hand and speak like that? So what is that speaking here? I'm just trying to make some points. Then what are we promising? Actually, what are we expecting in the marriage ceremony? What do we promise? What kind of vows we are taking? And if you don't follow that vows, what is the point? If you tell your guru that I'll be chanting 16 rounds, but if you don't chant, it's a big offense, no? So similarly, we have also made a lot of promises in front of Agni, in front of the Lord, in front of the Vaishnavas, in front of the Brahmanas. As soon as you get married, okay, forget about everything, let's go for honeymoon. This is nonsense. For good fortune, I hold your hand, so that you may attain old age in the company of your husband. The 4 Kumaras have given you to me for performance of household duties as a devotee of Krishna. Why the 4 Kumaras have given you to me? Because the 4 Kumaras didn't want to get married. Okay, I am not going to get married, forget about it. So what to do? The responsibility, pass it on to somebody else. So whoever is getting married, he takes the responsibility. And what is the responsibility? The performance household duty as a devotee of Krishna. Then be gentle-eyed, protecting your husband, be kind to the animals, be good-minded, beautiful, be the mother of heroes, mother of life, dear to Krishna, bringing the highest happiness, be good to us, both man and beast. My friend Jaram Prabhu is the co-director of Mayapur. So he tells some story that how one should take care of the beasts also. The cows, even if you have dog. See, Shivananda Prabhu has a dog. When all these animals are there, you are supposed to take care of them. So Dayaram's father started to eat the breakfast one day. And Dayaram's grandfather came and gave him one slap. How can you do so? You have not fed the cows today. What happened to you? Without feeding the cow, you have come to take breakfast. This is not correct. And that person was already married, okay? And he gave one slap in front of his wife. And the Dayaram's mother started to cry. Couldn't say anything. She couldn't take it also. Then her husband is being embarrassed in front of her and she's crying. Then his grandfather understood what mistake he made. He must not have chastised him in front of his wife. He says, mother, please forgive me. I shouldn't have done so. But I couldn't control my anger because these animals, they're depending on us. If we don't take care of them, what will they do? We have taken the responsibilities. Animals like cows and all this. So I became angry. But I should not have become angry in front of you, mother. Please forgive me. So you can see that if you are simply becoming good to your husband and to the human being, this is not sufficient. The wife is supposed to be kind to the animals, beasts also. Then, why are you getting married? One of the most important reason, the reason actually. Putrate kriyate bharya. He says, oh, may Vishnu generate progeny for us. May Krishna keep us together until old age. Enter your husband's house with auspiciousness. Be good to us, both man and beast. Then, O Vishnu, impregnate her, make fine, strong sons. Put 10 sons in her, make 11 men in the house. 10 sons and 1 husband. And that will become 11 protectors. Then, when somebody does that, you can see in Bengal, especially there in Bengali here, when they go for the marriage, when the son is going to get married, so when they go out, before that the mother is asking, oh my dear child, where are you? Then, where are you going? She knows where she is going. But still they do so. Oh my dear child, where are you going? Then that boy will say, I am going to get a maidservant for you, mother. তোমার জন্য দাসী আনতে যাচ্ছি। But when all these things husband is telling, expecting, and all these things become so captivated practically. Now you see what he is telling now. He went to get a maidservant for her mother. Now he is giving the full power of attorney to the bride, and she is telling. He is telling, Om Samprajñe Sasure Bhava, Samprajñe Sasuram Bhava, Nanandari Samprajñe Bhava, Samprajñe Atidebrasho. The mantra goes like that. Be the ruler of your husband's father. Be the ruler of your husband's mother. You went to get a maidservant and you are bringing a ruler in the house now. Be the ruler of your husband's sisters. Be the ruler of your husband's brothers. Both. your husband's father? That means you take care of your father-in-law and mother-in-law in such a way, the father-in-law will come to know that, oh, I lost my mother long time back. It happens like that, no? And now I have a new mother. That's why in Bengali is a Boma. See, Ma. See, like a mother, she takes care of them. Their foodings, their prasadam, their clothings, their different needs, always asking them, what can I do for you? And in that way they become so expert in serving them. And the father-in-law and mother-in-law, they see that she is the only resort or the shelter in our life. And that way they become so much indebted to them, naturally. And the daughter-in-law can also shout at them, Papa, you have got diabetes, come on, I don't give you sweet. Okay? Okay. No problem. Whatever they say, they hear. In that way they become the rulers, Sambaraki, of their elderly people like husband and their father-in-law and mother-in-law. Similarly, they take care of the younger persons like the Nebrusu, the mother-in-law and sister-in-law. They give the love and care like their own children. So in that way also, naturally, organically, they control them. Not that they take a whip and just control and try to chastise everyone. That doesn't work. You see, by doing your duty properly towards all these people, you naturally become the controller, the ruler of everyone. That is actually the whole purpose. Then, Om Mama Pradete Hridayam Dadhatu Mama Chittam Mama Chittam Testu Mama Vacham Ekavaraj Saswa Sri Vishnu Swa Nijanattu Vaidhyam. May your heart be fixed on my life's goal. May your mind follow after mine. With body and soul be devoted to my words. May Vishnu join us together. You see, this is how the husband is telling, holding the hand and telling all these things. If you try to tell all these things only through SMS, will it work? It doesn't work. Then you can see that Dhruva Darsana. There is a ritualistic activity called Dhruva Darsana after one day of marriage in the evening. So the husband will take the groom will take the bride out, and so actually it says that the groom and bride should ride and go outside. The groom should point out the pole star to her and make her vows. What is that vow? Om Dhurvasi Dhurvaham Patikule Sri Vishnu Vaishnava Seva Bhuyasam. The name of the husband, Adhikarinaha, Anubhada, Sri, the name of the bride. You are the pole star, fixed forever. May I be fixed like you. May I be fixed like the pole star in my husband's house, in the service of Vishnu and devotees. In fact, you are making a promise, just like old pole star, as you are fixed, you are not disturbed, you are not annihilated. No matter whatever trouble may come, I am also going to be fixed like you in the husbands of my house. No matter what difficulties comes, whether I am poor or rich, whether I am strong or weak, whether I am this and that, whatever it is, Dhandas, I will be overcoming all these things. I am being fixed. For what? In the service of Vishnu and devotees. Actually, that is the whole purpose of Grihastha life. To be fixed in the service of the Lord and Lord's devotees. Then he should so have the constellation Arundhati, situated in the great beard of the seven sages. Arundhati is the wife of Vasishtha. Then the groom should look at his wife and say, actually, because it is a Vedic mantra, the wife is not supposed to chant the Vedic mantra. So what happens that he is chanting and make her actually follow the vow. He's studying. Om Arundhati Avaruddhaham Asmi. O Arundhati, faithful wife of Vasishtha, one of the seven sages. Is your wife? I also am now fixed. I also am now fixed in my husband's house. What is the greatness of Arundhati? Lot of descriptions are there. I just can put one small thing. That Arundhati, one time, as you know, the Vishwamitra wanted to become Devarsi. Sorry, Brahmarsi. And he did the certificate from Vasishtha. And Vasishtha is not giving the certificate. You see. So that is why he is not known as Brahmarsi. So he is very angry. Very, very angry. At one point actually, he killed 100 sons of Vasishtha. This guy is not giving me the certificate. I am not able to become Brahmarsi. I am just Rajarsi now only. So I want to take care of this guy. So he went and killed, chopped off the head of 100 sons. And still, Vasishtha, at one point actually he was glorifying Vishwamitra. That's the story, I will not go for that now. And then at one point, although he was the Guru of Rama, Lord Rama, but he was not taking any money from the Rajakosha. He was really very poor life. At one point they cooked maybe chapati and maybe rice, and there was no sabji. What to speak of sabji, there was no salt also. So, Arundhati is telling, oh my dear husband, how am I going to serve you today the meal? There is no salt also, please forgive me. What to do? How am I going to serve you the prasadam? Then Vasishtha says, why you worry? Nearby there is the cottage of hermitage of Vishwamitra. Go there and ask little salt from him. Imagine that person who had butchered 100 sons of Vasishtha, Arundhati. So Vasishtha is sending her to beg little salt from his cottage. Arundhati did not say anything. Just took the order. Accepted the order on her head. Okay. So she went there and said, my dear Vishwamitra Muni, my obeisances unto you. I came here to beg little salt for our family, for my husband. Can I get little salt, please? Then Vishwamitra, my God, what is happening? I am a butcher practically. And I have actually butchered the heads of all 100 sons of Arundhati. And her husband told him to come to me to get some salt. And she is such a great lady that she has simply accepted the order of her husband without any opposition, and she has come to get salt from me. Oh, I am such a rascal. So there was a transformation of the heart of Vishwamitra. So he went and begged apology. There was another incident after that also, and because while Vishwamitra saw that in the night, actually Vishwamitra went to kill Vasishtha that day in the night, and the night was very moonlit night, very nice. Just see how nice the moonlit night. And as if this is the manifestation of Vishwamitra's austerity. Vishwamitra heard this. He was actually hiding. When Vasishtha will come, he will kill him. And he heard Vishwamitra is glorifying about his austerity. Then he went practically, fell down, tossed the pit, and he was crying that, I have come to kill this person. I got so much of, enmity with him, and he is not recognizing that. He is recognizing my good qualities. When I realized that, he was crying, rubbing his head. Then Vasishtha said, okay, get up, Brahmarsi Vishwamitra, get up. He got the certificate. Then he became Brahmarsi. Just see the quality of the woman. In that way you can see that, You can go ahead. मैं खत्म करना. Okay, no problem. But I also do other stuff now. I'm doing some other stuff around here. So then we can see that selling, oh Arundhati, faithful wife of Vasishtha, as a wife I am now also fixed in my husband's house. That husband is telling, fixed in the sky, fixed in the earth, fixed in the world, universe, fixed are these mountains, fixed is this wife in her husband's house, in the service of Vishnu and his devotees. Then after that, she pays the obeisances. I, being of such and such Gotra, salute you, the husband of such and such Gotra. One time I was in a marriage ceremony. So I told, generally I do that because this is the only time, 3-4 hours they are with me, I take the advantages of that. So I try to set their mood because they don't know all these things when they get married. The only time that after marriage I will have see them also. Before also they don't come to me. Only for the ceremony they come. What to do? Let me use this time and try to set the goal for their life. I teach you. That's okay now. You pay obeisances to your husband. One lady, I just want one mother. She's telling me, oh, why should only I pay obeisances? He's not going to pay me obeisances. Now you should understand what is your original constitutional position. If you are surrendered to your husband, the surrender will give you everything. And you do your duty and he is going to do your duty. He will pay, actually and apart from that also, at least you are paying him obeisances today. And rest of the life, why you get away? 382621 गाड़ी नंबर इनको हटाइए. किसका गाड़ी है हटा दीजिए. 38261 382621. Whoever vehicle is there, please make sure that your vehicle is moving from that place. Okay. So we should move forward. Then, in that way, I make them paying obeisances practically, touching their head, and feet like that. And it fix your mind in Krishna. Om Krishnamati Bhava Soumya. Anyway, if I go on like this, so many things are there is no time. Unfortunately, we are very busy. We don't know, although we are married, is there a married person here? And do we preach to the married people also? Or we don't have to know all these things? We only preach to the sannyasis. We have to know whether even if you are married. And actually, I can just tell you one thing. A Naishtika Brahmachari, Aganva Brahmachari and sannyasi has retained the marriage vows for his disciples and for all the devotees of Islam, whoever wants to take. And we just go through the marriages and just take 10 minutes time of this, then we'll finish. Husband's marriage vows. Okay? The husband is telling, on this sacred occasion of Vivaha Yajna, for the pleasure of Guru and Krishna, I, Sriman Such and Such, hereby declare that I shall assume responsibility as a husband to take care of my wife, and I shall protect her as a dutiful husband throughout my life. Then the wife says, on the sacred occasion of Vivaha Yajna, for the pleasure of Guru and Krishna, I, Srimati Such and Such, hereby declare that I shall assume responsibility as a wife to take care of my husband and serve him as a dutiful wife throughout my life. And number 2, I shall treat my wife properly as a Vaishnavi. I shall not cause her harm or her property or be violent towards her in any way, physically or mentally. I shall not say things just to cause her harm, but shall give constructive criticism or advice when needed. Similarly, she is also telling, I shall treat my husband properly as a Vaishnava. Same thing. Then, number 3, I shall live with her throughout the Grihastha ashrama without separation. She also the same thing. Then number 4, I understand that as per instructions of Srila Prabhupada, the reason to marry is to produce Krishna conscious children. Correct? According to the Vedic mantras. Then we shall therefore perform Garbhadana samskar and try to beget Krishna conscious children. I shall also train my children in Krishna consciousness and try to set an example for them to follow. The same promise the tribe also makes. Number 5, I shall encourage my wife in her devotional service to Guru and Krishna and shall follow the order of Guru, Sadhu and Shastra to guide me in my Krishna conscious Grihastha life. And the bride says, I shall encourage my husband in his devotional service to Guru and Krishna and shall follow the order of Guru, Sadhu and Shastra to guide me in Krishna conscious Grihastha life. Number 6, I perform this marriage, Vaishnava marriage, as a sacrifice in order to get purified and as a service to Guru and Krishna. Same thing. Then number 8, I shall provide spiritual and practical guidance to my wife. I shall assist my wife as a representative of Guru and Krishna. And the bride says, I shall seek spiritual and practical guidance from my husband and be respectful to him and his words. I shall serve my husband as a representative of Guru and Krishna. Number 9, I shall assist my wife in making a Krishna conscious household, in maintaining the house and other domestic activities as normally required of a husband and shall see that some mutually agreeable arrangement is made. Same thing. Number 10, very important. If I make mistakes or offenses, I shall apologize for the same, and as a humble Vaishnava, I shall take steps to correct myself. Generally, for the husband, it is a very difficult task. Boss is always right. Have you seen a monkey's picture? Holding a phone, sitting on the chair, air-conditioned room, big spectacles, and under that, a big sloka is written there. Boss is always right. No. Here it says, if I make mistakes or offenses, and that will really solve many problems. You make the mistakes and still remain puffed up, never say sorry, that aggravates the problem. If I make mistakes or offenses, I shall apologize for the same, and as a humble Vaishnava, I shall take steps to correct myself. The wife says also, if I make mistakes or offenses, I shall apologize for the same, and as a humble Vaishnavi, I shall take steps to correct myself. Number 11, I understand that relationship with Kali Yuga are fragile. Fragile, you say fragile? And as long as we are married, I shall try to do things which will enhance the relationship and avoid doing things which will weaken the relationship. I understand that. A Krishna conscious married couple is 2 persons combined into one unit, and each person is considered half of the whole. Therefore, I shall always act with the due consideration of my other half. For your information, this marriage vows are being compiled and written none other than our loving spiritual master, His Divine Grace, Sri Jai Bhadracharu Swami Maharaj. For the benefit of the devotees, for the benefit of the disciples, he makes sure that as a priest, I must actually make them to actually go to this house. And these are the vows. And if you can stick to these vows, this is not small thing. It's a very big thing. When Bhismadev said, I am not going to get married in my life, you may have seen Mahabharata, nicely being told, how everything, all the demigods, the Gandharvas, Kinnaras, everyone they get astonished, oh my God, it's such a great vow. This vow is not less than that. If you follow this vow, the demigods will be thinking, oh my God, such a great vow, just stick to this. Not only actually, if you want, I can give you. Actually, that is why you should make marriage anniversary every year. Marriage anniversary and do some puja to the Lord and take this vow accordingly. Just adjust the vows which is befitting for the marriage. Why should you do that? Why Krishna is telling again and again, I am God, I am God, I am God. Why Krishna is telling, I am your father, I am your father, I am your father. Somebody may say, why are you telling again and again? Ek baat to bol diya, tum log yaar kya? All the time Krishna, you have been running, oh, I am the God, I am God, I am God, I am supreme. Everything is coming from me. I am the engine of everything. I am your father. Why you have to tell every time? Because our memory power is very strong. Very, very strong. Somebody was telling me, actually Sarvabhauma Prabhu, who comes here from Bhagavatam, he says that you see the memory power. Again, 382621. 382621, your vehicle number. What do they have to do? They bring inside? Move your. Very good. So that way you can see. Okay, then this person was telling, I have got one special quality. Very, very special quality. And what is that special quality? Anything I hear once, anything I read once, anything I see once, I never ever forget that. My memory power is very, very strong. Oh, really? And my number two quality, you know, my number two quality. Quality number two. Quality number two. Because you are forgetful by nature. See, even we cannot remember the name of our father. Cannot even remember the name of our father. Krishna says, I am your father. Emphatically is telling, not your religious father. I am your seed-giving father. Aham Bijapradavita. You see? And I am your only father. Tvamaiva mata, chapita, tvamaiva, tvamaiva bandhu chasaka, tvamaiva, tvamaiva vidya dravidam, tvamaiva, tvamaiva sarvam mamadeva deva. Not that you are also my father. No. You are my only father. You are the father. From eva mata, chapita, tvamaiva. If you say, oh my dear Krishna, you are also my father, that means I have got many other fathers. You are the father. You forget. That is why Krishna has to say all the time. Because our memory power, we have a very special quality. We remember everything. That is why Krishna has to say again and again. Krishna is telling, I am your father. No, Uncle Thakur, you are my father. Uncle, and we go to so many Babas, Sai Baba, you are my father. We go to the demigods. We cannot even remember who is our father, the name of our father is Krishna. Aham Bijapradavita. So Krishna is very kind, again and again is telling this. So similarly, we should actually go through time to time whenever there is a problem like this. I hope we are supposed to get any problem in our life. Everybody knows. At least when you go to the problems, read this, rectify the situation. Never mind. Knowingly or unknowingly, all of you have taken these vows in Sanskrit. Your Pandit, they have gone through all these things, but only unfortunate thing is that we were not trained, we didn't know. But somehow whether you know or not, but you have met the provision in front of Agni, in front of God, in front of Brahmanas. So now at least you know, by the mercy of Krishna. Now go through this. Let us try to rectify our situations. And if you never make mistakes, that is a separate point. You see? Anyway, here we can see that, Kadamba Muni was so kind. Actually, for the ladies, Pati eva Guru. Only the husband is the Guru of the woman. And And even if the husband is not a devotee here, is telling, never mind. You just follow. You just follow, Krishna will be happy. Krishna will take you back to home, back to God. And imagine if you have a devotee husband, if you have a Vaishnava husband, if you have a Vaishnava wife, how nice it is. The benediction of the Lord. Both of them get together. Serve Lord, serve the devotees. See, Pitaka Satyat, Davina Satyat, Bandhana Satyat, Swajanana Satyat, No Moche Jaha, Sabupet Mrityum. Here is death, have you heard? We have to protect our children, our dependent from the robes of death. And we can only protect them from the death by becoming devotees, by becoming Krishna masters. Devotees will never die. They never even know that they are dead. Prabhupada is giving an example, just like the person is completely alcoholic. Sometimes he becomes Digamba. There is no clothes. Clothes remain somewhere, like this. And sometimes somebody, hey, what happened to your clothes? Why are you Digambar now? All of a sudden, oh, what is my clothes? Really, what happened? So similarly, by the mercy of Krishna, the devotees, they die in such a way that they never realize that they die. They left their body. And in the meanwhile, they have already achieved the spiritual body in the spiritual world. And somebody will ask, hey, what happened to your material body? Oh, really, I don't have now? Oh, really, what happened? This is the mercy of Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare.
Please forgive me for my whatever I could serve, actually I was trying to serve with us. Hare Krishna. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I only explained you 4 for this. I didn't explain you the 5th one. No, 4 I explained. 1 is the Chandra, 2nd is the Gandharva, 3rd is the Agni, and 4th whom they get married to. The husband. And the 5th one, the Nityapati, Vaikuntapati, Lakshmipati, the Lord Krishna. You see, whether the husband is there or not there, whether they are child or whether they are young, whether they are old, every case, the 5th husband is Krishna. Actually, you can see that when there is no Krishna in the life, even your material pati, what we are ordinary people, Draupadi had 5 patis. While Dussasana was trying to make her take out her clothes, that time he was asking, oh my dear husband, oh the most mighty one, come and help me. Oh Kripacharya, your name is Kripacharya, have some kripa on me. Oh Vishmadev, Pitamaha, just see what these rascals are doing to me. Please come and help. Oh Dhritarashtra, my dear father-in-law, there is no point of telling you as you have no eyesight. You do not know what is going to here. Nobody could protect. No one. Then Draupadi came to the understanding इन पतियों को कोई काम नहीं है. ये काम के नहीं है. Immediately, नित्यपति भगवान श्री कृष्ण को, ऐसा नहीं है कि पति मरने के बाद फिर कृष्ण को हम पति के रूप में स्वीकार करेंगे. भगवान श्री कृष्ण is there all the time. He is your protector. He is your real pati. But husband means not that nothing wrong to accept even Krishna is your husband. We pray to Mother Katyayani, Katyayani Mahamaye Mahajogindadishwari, Nanda Gostam Devi, Pati Me Gurudev Namaha. Nothing wrong even if you are fortunate enough. Then if you are getting Krishna as your husband, oh, there's nothing like that. But then also husband means, the pati means protector. Oh my dear eternal protector, Lord Krishna, protect me from Laja, protect me from this shameful situation. Krishna immediately came and protected Draupadi and supplied unlimited clothes, saris. And Dussasana had no himmat. Dushasan couldn't do the job, practically speaking. He became completely tired. See, who is the eternal Patidev? Who is the eternal protector? Krishna. Now you got 5 buttons.
Haribo.
Thank you.
Haribo.